Anyway, yeah. So they become hard and they're like, well, this didn't work out for me and that didn't work out for me. So why should I even bother anymore? And even as a kid, I always thought, well, that's kind of a sad way of thinking. I knew it wasn't the proper way of thinking, but I think different more now. I mean, not only is that an improper way of thinking, you're not doing it to get something back. You're doing it to become a better person. I always work extra hard at work. Like I always do my best, help people out and stuff. And I very rarely would get good job, Trina, or Trina did it or la la la. And at first I'd be really upset about it a little bit because I was like, well, they shouldn't be getting the kudos for that. I'm the one that did it. And even though sometimes it would upset me, especially now, sometimes it still kind of does in a little way, but I'm like, well, I'm not doing it for something to get back. I'm doing it for society, for me, for, you know what I mean? And you don't need to get something back out of it. But when you think that way, things start changing for you. I'm noticing a lot of changes for me since I've changed that way of thinking. Things are working out for me more. I'm feeling more happy. People are more happy around me. Things are flowing better for me. Where before it was like, I remember I used to always think, oh, why is it happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And that's a wrong way of thinking. So are you saying you want it to happen to someone else? How you feel? No, you don't, right? This is something that you're going through so you can learn from that. So you can become a stronger person. Now, sometimes the person that's going through it goes the opposite way and is like, it always happens to me. Life doesn't like me. This always goes wrong for me. If I don't, and I used to use this all the time. I do not use it anymore. I do not resonate with this anymore. I'm saying this because I'm going to say it and I don't like saying it. So I'm only saying it once. I used to say to myself, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. No way. I have luck. There's great things happening. And if something happens to me or something's happening at that situation that I don't like, that's trying to make me a stronger person. And it took me a long time to use that, to not use that anymore because my parents use it, right? I don't know if my sister does. I don't think she does, but I used it all the time. It was a regular thing. And so did my husband. And so did my kids. Now I'm like, we will not be using that anymore. To me, that's like a swear word. Don't even say that. Because it's negative. It is so negative on so many levels. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and tell you that because I don't think I've ever discussed that with you guys before. Think before you say things. Think. And stay on your path. And think positive, even if you're going through something hard. Why am I going through this? Why am I going through this hard part? Must be a learning, teaching me for something. Okay, well, then I got to find a way to get through it and to get back up on my feet. And I always did that. And ever since I started having my awakening, I even did it more. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say that. So I'll come back in a bit and we'll start saging.